Let me tell y'all something right now, bro. This is probably the best season of Marvel Snap to date. It's so much great stuff coming out this season. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna glance over all this stuff, but today, man, I really just want to get into the cards. You guys, if y'all want to hear my complete thoughts about the season, I'm gonna be doing a live stream probably on Twitch or YouTube. Make sure to follow me on Twitch though. Link is always in the description. Definitely join the Discord as well, y'all. But man, these cards, I think we gonna talk about it, y'all. But let's look at this new season stuff, and we're gonna talk about these cards, man. So we gotta have two new game modes, you guys. We have Deadpool's Diner mode, and we have Alliances coming out. I don't really want to talk too much about these, in this video, because I really want to discuss these new cards. But I mean, I've been saying it for the longest, bro. Like, where the new game modes at? Like, they need to add new game modes, and they're finally doing it, and they're doing two in the same month, bro. So that's insane to me. I hope y'all are excited for this, man. Y'all join the Discord, man. Who trying to join the alliance though? Who trying to join the alliance? Y'all leave a comment, man. Let me know what y'all want the alliance to be named, and let's talk about these new 5 cards that are gonna be dropping this season, bro. So if you first of all, let's look at the caches, right? Let's look at the caches. Look, bro. I think this is the first time that there's not a trash card in the cache. Like Nebula Galactus, Darkhawk Beta Ray Bill, Cole Obsidian Thanos, Hope Summers and Proxima. I don't have enough. Well, I got most of these guys, but you don't have enough keys for this seat. You just don't. You just don't, bro. And here's the thing, man. You're not gonna go wrong spending all your keys on 1 week, regardless of which card you pick, just based off of the old school cards, right? Like, we haven't even touched on these new cards that are, coming out this season. But these old cards, man, it's about time, bro. Like, we have a good lineup every single week. You know what I mean? But I just say all that to say, man, y'all gonna have a hard time. Y'all gonna have a hard time picking out which one or probably 2 of these cards you're gonna get if you're like a free to play player and you don't have a lot of keys, don't spend a lot of money on the game, or you don't spend any money, right? But here's the card that you will have to spend money on if you do want to get, and that's Gwenpool, man. We got the season pass card, Gwenpool, 4 cost, 6 power. Look at this ability, y'all. Literally, look at this. On reveal, pick a random card in your hand 3 times. Give +2 power each time. Y'all, I'm already upset. Bro, just imagine Brood, Gilgamesh, Mr. Sinister, Black Panther, Beta Ray Bill. You know what I mean? This card is just good, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you might have to run Luke Cage and Shadow King on every single deck this season. Like, this ability is insane to me, bro. Like, imagine you put, what is it? I'm just calling him Fastos. Forget Fastos, he's black. We put down Fastos turn 3, Gwenpool turn 4. Your card is like +10 power at that point. You know what I mean? So this is insane, bro. I think this is gonna be a really great season pass card, man. As far as like, comparing it to all the others, like we had Miss Marvel, we had Nebula, we had Loki, obviously Gilgamesh last season, Baron Zemo. I think this is just as good, if not better than all of them. On top of that being the 4 cost, man, you definitely gonna be able to, if you don't want to use Zabu, Psylocke, get it out on turn 3. That way, you don't have to wait on your Fastos. But you can always play him first and then play her. Like, I feel like this fits on any archetype, fits on any deck, and you just can't go wrong. Like, this might have to get nerfed, yeah. I don't know. I might be overhyping, right? These are preseason thoughts, man. But Gwenpool as a season pass card, before she even drops, man, I just think this is gonna be insane, bro. But let's get on to the probably the worst card of the season, if in my opinion, Hydra Bob from Hydra. And this I'm probably never gonna be able to make use of this ability, but his ability is after each turn this moves if a player snaps. Y'all know I barely be snapping in this game, but I mean, one costs 4 power. You throw him on a move deck, you solid, bro. You know, Craven, he's gonna be boosting Craven, right? He's gonna make your Miles Morales 1 cost if you snap on turn or if you snap early. You know what I mean? And I think it's solid. I just think, you know, the random moving factor is kind of what holds it back. But I mean, 4 power, that's still pretty good. You look at cards like Captain Marvel, you know, you look at Martyr, they move to this. I feel like it can be like both of those cards because it can move to make you win or lose the game. You understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna be tricky, but I mean, I like it. But even let's say, you know, you decide to spend your keys, you still have a, you know, the best 1 cost card in the game in Nebula. I don't think that's even debatable. Don't argue with me in the comments. you still have a chance to get the best 1 cost card in the game or Galactus. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even a bad idea to try to get this card anyways, because even if you don't get it, you win. It's a win for you, bro. Now who's up next, man? Let's scroll down a little bit. We got Ajax. I kind of want to go to Copycat because I want to talk about Ajax and Cassandra Nova last, because I think those 2 cards are going to break the game, bro. Look at this. We got Copycat up next. When you draw this, steal the text from the bottom card of your opponent's deck. It's interesting. So I assume you're going to keep your stats. You're just going to steal the text. So it's tricky, man. I mean, this card, it's kind of like Morph. Like it could be whatever card your opponent has, but it keeps its 3 cost 5 power stats. So it's very weird. Obviously, there are bad cards that you can get, like Infinite, you know, Ultron potentially, that could potentially be bad for you, like something like Hazmat, you know, Living Tribunal, like those situational cards that you don't always want to grab can definitely be bad. But I think that, you know, it's because it keeps the stats. I think it's kind of a little bit better than Morph is. Although Morph, you completely copy whatever card they put down, but if you steal the text from like a lower cost card or something, like a 1 or 2 cost card, then it's better off. I don't know, it's interesting, man. But I mean, like I said, even if you do try to pull her, you don't get her, you're either gonna get Coil Obsidian or Thanos. And like, we already see a whole lot of Shanna decks going around, so Coil Obsidian is a perfect card to fit on that type of thing. And then Thanos is always going to be pretty good, is what you might think. But when we look at this card right here, they might have to buff Thanos, bro. Didn't they nerf him like 6 times at this point? They might have to buff the card. Let's go ahead and move on to Ajax, you guys. This is who I'm going to be. These are the 2 cards I'm going to try to get: Cassandra Nova and Ajax, bro. And look, and let's just take another look. Like, you're either gonna get Ajax, Darkhawk, or Beta Ray Bill. You're good. You're either gonna get Cassandra, Hope Summers, I forgot she was another season pass card, or Proxima. Like, I genuinely believe there's no bad choices, you know, this patch. It looks like they're trying to do everything right this patch, except when it comes down to the abilities and the stats of these 2 cards, man. Look at this. Ajax, 5 cost, 5 power. Ongoing. +1 for each card in play afflicted with negative power. It doesn't say each one of your opponent's cards, right? It says each card in play afflicted with negative power. So it could potentially, obviously it's not going to get this strong, right? But let's say how many, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 23. You can get What's 5 plus 20? You can get 28 points of power on Ajax, bro. Like what? You know what bro? I think this is such a great ability, man, because it's so easy to take away points from your opponent, right? Like even if they have a Luke Cage, you just run something with Rogue, steal their Luke Cage, and then you can literally go whatever route you want. You can go the hazmat route. You could go Spider Woman, right? You can throw them on a Kingpin deck. You know what I'm saying? You can use some high evo stuff with obviously Cyclops, Wasp, and the Thing. Pair him up with Abomination. You can Scorpion. Like that, it's too easy to power up this card, and even if your cards get weakened, he's going to power up as well, bro. So there is no drawback to this card. There's no drawback. Even if your opponent uses Luke Cage and Hazmat, let's say y'all got a mirror match somehow, your Ajax might win you the game because he weakened your cards. He might lose the game. Your opponent might lose the game because he weakened your cards. Like, does that not sound insane? Like an insane ability to you guys, bro? Like this card is ridiculous. It hadn't even come out yet, man. Like I said, we gonna rant a lot more about these on stream, you guys. I'm definitely gonna talk about this, with y'all a lot more, because I just really need y'all to understand how stupid this is, bro. But I mean, that's Ajax for y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think of Ajax, because I think this is the most broken ability I've ever seen in this game. Y'all know how much I complained about the Red Hulk before he was nerfed. This is Red Hulk was here. She's all the way like that. You guys, 3 cost. You get her out on turn 3, bro. Steal 1 power from each card in your opponent's deck. So you're weakening everybody in your opponent's deck by 1, and you're gaining all the power on 1 card. Okay. All right. Arishem just came out. If you're using this card against Arishem, they lose. They lost. They lose the match turn 1. They lost. You understand what I'm saying? If they're using Thanos against you, they lost. You're adding 7 more cards to your deck with Thanos. You're adding 12 more with Arishem. You use this on a Darkhawk deck, I don't even see how you can lose the game, bro. Like, I literally Korg, Rockslide, Cassandra Nova, Absorbing Man, probably a Widow in there, Darkhawk, Mystique, maybe throw Scorpion on there and stuff. You throw, like, you got, like, this is dumb. Like, okay. Each card has 12 cards. Each deck has 12 cards, right? By turn 1, you draw 4 cards. So you still got 8 cards in your deck. Turn 2, you got 7 cards in your deck. Turn 3, you have 6 cards in your deck. This is going to be 3-7 in most cases. You play her on turn 3. You add 6 points. 3-7. Play Absorbing Man behind that. What is he going to add? 5 points? What's that? 4-9. 3-7, 4-9. Keep in mind, all your opponent's cards are weakened as well. You're buffing yourself and you're weakening your opponent. You could throw this on a Silver Surfer deck. Like, they should not release this card with this ability, you guys. They should not do this. This is horrible. This is terrible for the game. This is not a good idea. Please tell me y'all are understanding what I'm saying and agreeing with me on this card in particular, bro. This is not good for the game. I didn't even mention the fact that she works well with this. Right? I didn't even bring the fact up. That you Cassandra Nova, Absorbing Man, Ajax. You don't even have to run some Darkhawk stuff, right? So, And that's why I said you're gonna have to run Shadow King and Luke Cage on every single one of your decks just to be able to not auto lose, right? Just to not auto lose to this. But are you really gonna? A lot of content creators are probably gonna have every card from this season, but are you gonna have every card? How many keys you got saved up? Do you have 16 keys to be able to get every card this season? You probably don't. So you're gonna have to choose, man. Like I said, I'm gonna save up as much as I can, spend on this Ajax week. Hopefully I get them early so the rest of the keys I could save up for Cassandra, bro. But man, this is probably the best lineup of cards that they dropped in a very long time. I think that obviously the Red Hulk season was very good. You got Red Hulk, Red Guardian, White Widow, like, you know, those 3 cards alone are crazy strong. But these 2 cards here, this is like the most broken stuff I've ever seen in this game. Like literally, bro. But that's all I'm gonna say, man. Like I said, we're gonna talk about this more on stream. Y'all be sure to follow me, obviously on Twitch, on Twitter as well. Join the Discord. As always, man, y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 2K subs. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.